So, not many people talk about this, but your first $10,000 changes everything. And it's not just about the money. Let me explain. So, most people think the goal is, $1 million, right? Everybody wants to be a millionaire. But the hardest part about getting there, and the part that nobody talks about, is that the first $10,000 is going to be the hardest part. Because at the start, you don't have anything to work with. You don't have no momentum, no system, no discipline, and no habits to actually get there. And every single dollar right now feels like a challenge. And I know this because I was there. And in the last year, I've been able to save almost $40,000 from staying disciplined, staying focused, and just really locking in and wanting to get ahead. And it's tough in the beginning because everything is going to be working against you. Maybe you're not making a lot of money. I used to make like $19 an hour working in a factory, and I had bad habits of spending. I would impulse buy a lot and buy fast food a lot. And it felt like no matter what I did, I was never getting ahead. But then once I started to get disciplined and I was able to save my first $10,000, something shifted inside of me. Let me explain. First, I was able to prove to myself that I could actually save my money, right? I went from, I hope I can save my money, to I know I can save my money now. And that confidence that built inside of me and that will build inside of you, it literally will change how you move. It will change how you move with your money. You'll get so much more confidence and you'll want to save money a lot more. Next is it's going to build discipline that nobody can actually teach you unless you do it yourself. You don't accidentally save $10,000. Not a lot of people get there. Not a lot of people actually save $10,000. That takes saying no to certain activities, certain things with people. That takes consistency and actually saving your money consistently, right? And it takes being able to control your money and stop letting your money control you. Stop letting your money go to waste. Stop letting your money do what it wants to do. You have to be disciplined. And once you can start to build that, you can repeat it over and over. You will be well on your way to saving a lot more money than $10,000. Next, once you save that first $10,000, you literally start thinking way differently about money. You're going to stop wasting money on things that don't matter, like fast food, certain activities, subscriptions, and you'll start to become way more intentional with your money. And that's actually when your money's going to start lasting longer. You'll start questioning some purchases, asking yourself, is it actually worth it to buy this item? And most of the time it's not. I'll just be honest, it is not worth it to buy the item. Now, if you want it, and I would say let it sit in your cart for a few weeks, and then if you still want it, go ahead and buy it. But try not to impulse spend. That is going to be one of the biggest wastes of money. That and fast food were my biggest waste of money, my biggest money leaks. And it caused me, that first $10,000, it caused me to really take a long time to get there. But after I started being disciplined, it got way easier. Next is you're going to actually create momentum, right? The first $10,000 is going to be the slowest $10,000 that you will ever save. And after you save that first 10,000, it's going to get way easier, way easier, trust me. Because now you got habits, you got systems, you got money awareness, and you can actually use compound interest to your advantage now. You're not starting from zero. Compound interest will help you, and your money can actually start working. At $0, your money's not going to do anything for you, right? But at $10,000, it will start compounding on top of each other. Even if you just put it in a high yield savings account, which is earning maybe 4% a year, think about it. 4% of $10,000 is going to be $400. That is free money. Free money that most people are not even taking advantage of. They're just letting it sit in some regular savings account, which I used to do. And then I split my money up into a couple different accounts. And that's actually working for me. It's building me money. And it's honestly been one of the best things that I've done with my money. So here's the truth that not a lot of people want to hear. Most people are not going to save $10,000, and is not because they cannot save $10,000, but is because they quit too early or they don't believe that it is possible. They stay stuck spending every single dollar that they make. They stay stuck with these monthly payments, which already is locking in a big part of their income. So they can't even actually use that money to actually grow and build wealth. And they're never really giving themselves a real chance to build wealth and build momentum. So if you're at $0 right now, focus on your first $10,000, right? Not $1,000,000. That is not the goal yet. All you got to do is focus on that first 10,000, because once you hit that, your whole life will change and the whole way that you view money will change. That is just the first milestone, right? Because once you hit that, you will not be the same person anymore. You're going to think differently. You're going to act differently. And those are the things that's actually going to change your life and change how you view money. It's going to change how you move with money. You're going to want to save more. You're going to want to be more intentional with your money. You're going to want to learn how to invest your money so that way it can actually grow and build real wealth, right? So you got to realize your first $10,000 isn't just about the money. It's about who you become to get there, the habits that you build, the consistency that you build, the discipline, everything that you build along the way. It's literally about who you become as you get to that first 10,000. And after you get to that 10,000, every 10,000 after that will be 10 times easier. I promise. That's all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys learned something. If so, drop down below in the comments what you learned. If you feel like I missed out on saying something or didn't mention something that you think's important, drop that down below too. But make sure that y'all like the video. Make sure that y'all subscribe. I do appreciate y'all for watching to the end. And yeah, that's all I got. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.